All right, what's going on my new, current, and future rideshare drivers and passengers out there? Welcome back to the #1 viewed channel for rideshare on YouTube. How's everybody doing today? This is your first time here and you enjoy the content, make sure you smash the subscribe button and click the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified when I come out with new videos. Now, good morning to everybody. Today's topic I'm going to talk about is, should you rent a vehicle to drive for rideshare, aka Uber or Lyft? Now, personally, I would say no. Now, on the other hand, there are people out there that don't have the options and need to need to rent what they have. Their credit's too bad or something else, or they don't have the funds, so they can't go out and just, lease a new vehicle or buy a new or used vehicle. So sometimes, to everybody, has to do what they have to do and go ahead and rent a vehicle. Now, as you can see by the thumbnail here, Lyft Express is definitely not something I would recommend to everybody. The only good thing they have up there is if you make, well, it's not even good anymore because they've raised the prices. But if you make like $350, I guess, driving, your rental will be free for personal hours or something like that. They have different plans up there that you can choose. So for people that are part-time, hell no, I would definitely not say. You better be full-time if you're out there trying to rent these vehicles. And if you're in the market where Lyft has 33 cents, guess what? With the rental, the Lyft Express rental, I think you're only making like 25 cents. So that definitely has to be a negative Ghost Rider to me. And yes, as Proud American says, read the fine print. Always want to make sure you know exactly what you are getting into. Okay? Because sometimes it's not as good as a deal as it sounds. They're like, oh yeah, you drive full time, you do like 100 trips or something, and your rental's free for the week. What they don't tell you is it could take forever to get to that 100. Okay, and you're basically, yeah, songbook, I'm not disagreeing with you, okay? Let's get some thumbs up in here, guys. It's Monday. Come on now. Good old Smackovich vision. Never start the morning without it. Now, again, some people need to do this. So if you have to do this because you need a personal vehicle as well, hey, this could be a good option for you. And I think that's also why they started trying to drop the miles for everybody, to try to promote their rental programs. $250 a week for a rental at 26 cents a mile. Yeah, oof, that is just horrible. And with Uber, they got rid of a bunch of their rental programs. Now I don't think there's many left. I think there's Fair or something like that. But personally, to me, if renting a vehicle is just, it ends up being more debt than you need it. Are you selling Smackovich stuff? Yes, I do have the merch. The Smackovich merch is in the description below, guys. But personally, to me, I do not believe renting is a good option unless it's your last option. For the simple fact of, you have to do a lot of trips out there to make up that money. And if you're already starting the week out in the whole negative, $250, $300, depending on how big of a market you're driving in, you might just be working just to pay for the vehicle. That could be the bottom line. You could actually be losing money in a way because you're not making any. And then you have the vehicle. Yeah, you don't have to put some maintenance on it. They're supposed to take care of your maintenance, I believe. But you still got to put gas in there. So once you put gas in the equation, it costs, you have to spend money to make money. All right? We all know that, hands down. Every day when you get in your car, you need to make sure you have a full tank of gas. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you go out there to get the money. Got a ping, Dustin. I'll catch you on the next video. All right, Bob. Be careful, man. But a lot of people, they don't think it's going to cost as much. Some people don't think first before they just jump into it because, hey, like I said, everyone's situation is different. So some people may really, really need a vehicle right now and they have no other option. And I'm sorry to say, but if you have to do it that quick, make sure it's only for a short period of time. You better be out there hustling and bustling to make that money, because after you finally make your quota, or if you can even make your quota, because some markets you could be full-time and not make 100, 150 trips, whatever their trip requirement is, to get your vehicle for free. No matter how much time you're putting out there. You could be maxing out your 12 hours each day on your app. Or 10, I'm sorry. Right? It's 10. Yes, it sounds like gambling because it really is gambling. I was working to pay for the rental. It started to change gradually, paying for gas and my cell phone. Bad choice. I heard you, Just My Luck, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people think, oh, okay, I'll have this vehicle. I won't be putting miles and wear and tear on my vehicle. I should make some money, right? Sadly, it doesn't work like that. I mean, you can. Like I said, if you're in the big markets where it's lucrative, like, San Francisco, Chicago, stuff like that, where you can make sure you get at least 100 trips a week, but you're going to put the time in. Even the biggest, baddest hustlers out there, they got to spend 60 to 80 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? They make their rental, and, they make their money, but that's a lot of time out there. And I don't know about you. I don't want to devote that much time to driving out there just to pay for my vehicle. And I'm in the Tampa area. I just left that area, so I know exactly what you're talking about over there. And in Tampa market, it's not that great of a market. And the rates are even worse. So I couldn't personally recommend anybody rent a vehicle unless that's your last resort and only choice. You know what I'm saying? Because, and you have to be full-time. Part-timers definitely should not be renting a vehicle unless, obviously, you're only using it for rideshare just a little bit and then, mainly using it for your personal use. That is the only way I could tell you. And you better have another job. Oh, yes, and Rideshare Revolution. What's going on, man? And he said, yep, you're stuck on one app. You cannot drive for Uber and Lyft with a Uber rental or a Lyft rental. You can only drive for one or the other. And yes, right now, Lyft rental with that 25 cents a mile, that is insane. Insane. I could not tell anybody to go out there and drive for under half the tax write-off mileage rate. No way whatsoever, okay? That is a holy smack-a-bitch. And right now, if you are driving a rental and you're watching this, I'm not trying to knock you. Obviously, you had to do what you have to do, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're dealing with what I'm talking about. So you need to find some kind of exit strategy to get into some other program or saving up some money to buy some cheap used vehicle that still qualifies. That is going to be your best bet, guys. Because, yes, Lyft is making bank off the rental program. Okay, I'm sure Uber is, too. Oh, the 25 cent only on Lyft. Don't pick that up. Got it. I do Uber only. Okay, well, there you go, Rob. You're good then, right? So, yeah, Lyft rental is definitely killing you. You know what's funny, Gio? You keep saying that. He actually sent me another video that I'm going to actually put together and post out there. Because YouTube deleted the other video because of the music, I guess, stuff. I don't know. But they deleted it, and I was mad. But, yes, if you guys do have any good footage out there, make sure you send it to me. But don't say my name in the footage, please, for the love of God, okay? Don't say my name. And back to the story, though. Rental program out there is not really there to help you guys. It's there to guarantee that Uber and Lyft have drivers out there. That's mainly what it really is for. At least that's what I believe. I could be wrong, but for people out there trying to make some money, and this is their only choice, I understand you got to do what you got to do, but please start putting some money away. You better be a full-time driver. Get out of whatever rental you're in and get into something else. Renting from Uber or Lyft kill you. And if I understand right, if you're in the rental program, you cannot use InstaPay. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody out there, but I'm pretty sure if you're doing the rental program, you don't have InstaPay anymore. So your whole cashing out every day is not going to be good. If we're talking about, yeah, sure, Journey. But is there anybody watching right now that is in the rental program or was, and could you cash out or not? Because I know that's a big deal for a lot of people. If you can't cash out each day, that kind of sucks because it's almost like an actual job if you have to wait till the following Wednesday to get paid. And someone said, Dustin, can you see my post? It's hard to get 100 rides a week. I am in Atlanta. Yeah, Ed, I can see your stuff, man. That's correct. You also don't get promos on rental program. Thank you. I almost forgot about that. So, for the Lyft, you're going to get crappy 25 cents a mile rates. You can only drive for Lyft, so that even screws you double. And you don't get no promotions. And you can't cash out. That's 4 reasons right there not to do the rental program unless it's your last resort. Okay, I mean, that's the best advice I could get for you, is find something else. Try to get some kind of cheaper used vehicle, because you don't have to have the top of the line vehicle to go out there and drive. And I would never recommend anybody buy a brand new vehicle, including you, Gio, to drive full time for Uber and Lyft, because no matter what, in a couple years, you're going to be upside down unless you're smart, saving a lot of money to buy it and pay it off. Because if you think you're trading in a vehicle, think again. It ain't going to be worth jack crap by the time you're done with it. How do they know if you drive for any other company? Because you have to put the insurance in there. You have to, you have the registration and the insurance. You have to put that in the apps. So they're going to know. And you never know if you get caught. If somehow you did get past it, I'm sure there's probably some kind of clause in there we haven't read that you can get deactivated. So then you're out of vehicle, and you can't go out there and make that easier money. So let's see by a vote. 111 if you think the rental programs are good. 555 if you think the rental programs are not good. 41 people watching. Let's get some votes going down. 555 says not good. Jake, Ride, Journey, Ken, Frank, Phil, Tito, Matthew, Justy, Moose, Nelson, DW, George, all these 555. So right there, guys. Just going around the room, a lot of people do not think the rental program is any good. Has anyone rented their own vehicle? Is that a thing now versus rental program? Some people have Secure. Yes, there's other things out there. The company name is, I can't remember it right now, but there are programs out there where you can, Toro, stuff like that. You can rent your vehicle out to other people, and you can make money that way. Turo, yep. But remember that it's just normal people like you, and, driving your vehicle. You don't know how good they are, how hard they're going to, treat your vehicle. So, but that is a way you can make money by renting your vehicle out if you really wanted to. And would I recommend that? I guess it depends on what position you're in. Because I know a lot of people that do it and are successful with it. Would I do it? No. I treat my van very well, and I'm still paying on it. So, yeah, I feel more comfortable if I'm the one driving it, and I know how I'm treating it and everything else. What's going on, Gary? But yeah, guys, let's get some thumbs up in here if you think the rental program is no good. If it's no good, thumbs up the video. Come on, guys. I understand, like I said, some people got to do what they got to do, and they need to have a vehicle, and especially if it's for your personal use, you just better have an exit strategy and another stream of income coming in, guys. You got to. I didn't like you at first, but you won me over. Oh, I appreciate it. The Rideshare Professor leases out vehicles to drivers for rideshare. Yep, yes, he does. And like I said, people can make money doing that. You can make bread. I made 800 in one day during the Miami versus... Dang, DeMarcus. You might have the record out there for making the most in one day. Autonomous vehicles are the future of rideshare. That is true, but I don't think that's going to happen for at least another 10 to 20 years. At least. You make more money at a temp service. It's possible, depends. But some people would also argue against that, just for the simple fact of if you hustle and you know your market and you're willing to put in the time and effort, you can make a lot of money. You can make good money for working your own schedule. And that's what a lot of people like, is freedom. And these rental programs give them the ability to have some extra freedom, but at the same time, just like everything, guys, like with the AB5, all that other stuff, you don't get nothing for free. Everything comes with stipulations. So please, whatever you sign or anything else, read that fine print. It's fine print for a reason, because people don't read it. But for a recap, guys, I would not recommend doing rentals personally, unless you really have to, because again, you will not get promotions on a rental. You can only drive from one platform on a rental. Rentals are, some people say it's a trap. It's a trap. And a lot of people do, because if you're not getting bonuses, you can't cash out. I mean, the one platform alone is killer, because if you can't have both platforms, for the people that still have it, some markets you need both to make good money. And not everybody's on it. Like, I'm not on both platforms anymore, so if I just had an Uber rental, I would be okay because that's the only thing I have. But again, if you don't have to do the rentals, guys, please don't. And if you do, have an exit strategy to hurry up and get out of that rental because you are losing money. You are losing money doing the rental. I'm telling you. That is hands down 100% the truth. But all right, guys, I'm going to end this one. I might go live again later. I got to make another video about the poor driver. Like, you know, you guys will see. You guys will see soon. But all right, guys, as always, give the video a thumbs up. Check the description below for extra information and tips. Keep doing your thing. You stay safe out there. Use common sense. And until next time, guys, Uber rental on or don't. Peace out.